The following presentation is a Golf Channel Academy production.
Rick Smith's swing tips for lower scores. Part 1. The dynamic backswing.
Hi, welcome to the Golf Channel Academy, and I'm Rick Smith. I'm joined by Jim Sauerwein, my head instructor at the Rick Smith Golf Academy at Tiburon. We're located at the beautiful new Ritz-Carlton Naples Golf Resort. You know, we really want to talk about some things we see on the range, and we see them on the range, we see them on the golf course with a common player, let alone some of the best players in the world. We're talking about the dynamics of the backswing, but we're also talking about the position of the club face and the club throughout the backswing and how imperative it is to get it right.
Right.
So really what we're going to talk about, Jim, are the takeaway. We're going to talk about what you should feel with your body at the top of the swing. And we're also going to hit on a couple things that I think will really help you. And it's what goes on the first few feet in the backswing establishes everything else. You know, Jim, I'm going to just show people a little bit about some of the variety that we see on tour. And I think it's important to point out that just because you make a good backswing doesn't mean that you're going to hit good golf shots. In fact, we've even seen backswings that look very unorthodox. You look at why is Jim Furyk so successful, stands in real close, works the club very vertical, and yet from here, he makes his move down and he is perfect. And through impact, he hangs back a bit and rotates and hits great golf shots. Raymond Floyd's been one of the best players for years. His club has gone back to the inside, has lifted up into an upright position, and then back down the line perfectly. You've seen Freddie Couples. Freddie looks like he lifts the club. He sets up to the left, he lifts the club up in the air, makes a late turn, the club drops down perfectly, and there he is again in a perfect impact condition. Now, the thing that's interesting is these players are exceptional athletes, and they know where their golf club is. Jim Furyk knows his club's up here, but he makes a move that makes it work. Most of you don't know where the golf club is, maybe because you're thinking about the wrong things, but nevertheless, you don't make the correction that they do. You may be a Jim Furyk without Jim Furyk's downswing, coming down steeply. You may be a Raymond Floyd, but you may work the club in, you may work it up, but you know what? You probably come over the top. So the point is, you have to become more aware of your backswing, and Jim and I are going to point out to you today certain places that you can check. We're going to give you some in-swing checkpoints. We're also going to talk about how beneficial it is to be in a good top-of-swing position so that when we make our move without a compensation, we're going to return the club face back to square at impact. And ultimately, that's the goal for every golfer, is to find an impact condition that is consistent, not consistently bad, but consistently good. Stay with us. We're going to talk a lot more about these details in regard